Jhin is one of the most powerful marksmen in the game right now, thanks to the currently broken state of lethality items. Lethality is absurd, and with this build you take full advantage of that during the early game, before ultimately transitioning into a strong crit late game as well. With Dark Harvest, Jhin has excellent snowballing potential, giving you the best chance of running away with the game before tanks get too strong. But even tanks will have a hard time against you in the late game, as you're about to see. I will provide educational live commentary throughout the games for you, but if you feel any concept isn't sufficiently explained, feel free to ask. Also, for those of you who are truly committed to the game and want to climb to high elo, with the coaching service from my sponsor SoloQ Solution, you will be able to climb to Diamond guaranteed. Booking and additional info in the description, and have fun with the Jhin showcase. So Nautilus starts this lane with an extra kill. But it could be worse. It could be Aphelios who got the kill. Anyway, Veigar plus Jhin. Interesting combo. Not the most synergistic, I would say, but... How did I miss that minion? But certainly a lot of damage, and the cage also kind of locks the enemy in place enough, even if they don't touch the walls, to the point where I can just ult them, you know. Level 2 after this minion. Veigar should just hit it, really. Wow. I always forget how little damage the rank 1 Q does. Get some chip. That's always nice, keeping the enemy small, but Aphelios level 2. Don't wanna go all in against him after a Nautilus hooked. We need to avoid getting hooked. Who would have thought? Veigar should take this, if he's smart, with his Q, but he doesn't. Those supports who rely on stacking, low-key, can function better, because they can just last at cannon minions with the new support. I just lost 2 minions worth of experience, by the way. But they can do that in the new season. I guess people just aren't used to it yet, so Veigar isn't doing it here. Anyway, focus. F heal if I need to. I'm not diving this. No way that's a good idea. Or hang on. I'm not diving this. It's okay. Let's back off. Had I missed less minions, it would have been better, because then I could have bought my Serrated Dark. But as it is, as it stands here, I will just base for... Actually, just Swifties. Screw it. Swifties are so good. Returning with 0 extra AD kind of sucks, but Swifties on Jhin are just phenomenal. I don't mind. I do not mind whatsoever. Of course, have to keep in mind that Aphelios is equipped with more combat stats. Can I get this? Cannon minion is not under attack right now. W probably won't even kill it from that range. Don't even have to risk it. We just walk up and get it normally. Nice, perfect. Gotta thin this out a little bit. In this game, by the way, look at their team. We do need a third item Lord Doms. That's for certain. Pretty much even in CS. But yeah, Veigar should really use the stacks on his support item to farm minions with Q. Ah, misclicked. Cost me an extra minion. Alright, but not the cannon. Sure. Yeah, that's the awkward part, if they are allowed to just walk around in Veigar Cage. I can't guarantee my W. On Jhin I prefer a support who makes that a little more guaranteed, you know? Alright. But we did get a very good health advantage there. Veigar dewarding. They're slowly but surely recovering their health. But he isn't using his support item to get even one single minion. Maybe he doesn't know. Anyway, it's fine. We can farm it up right now. Ah, too hectic. But a huge damage versus Jhin, even with the 0 combat stats after our first base. All we did was buy boots. Keep getting all the farm. He almost died. Speaking of which, let's just try. Nasty. Caught them completely off guard. Alright. Get one plating and then recall. We can buy a lot of strong items. Veigar wants to go for one more. Pretty sure that's incorrect because you just lose so much tempo. You don't even get it in the end. Let's just sell. I want power. I want strength. They have no poke damage anyway. If we didn't need the potion that far, we probably won't need it going forward. And we are now well equipped to fight in all ins. Aphelios Nautilus is missing though. Where are they? Dragon. Kinda obvious, okay. That was low-key risky. Nautilus could have walked into this bush trying to grab me. Veigar returning. Maybe I can get a Q. I can. It's not the most damage right now, especially not against Nautilus. But it's still there, it's still sending the message. Careful that he doesn't grab me. We shouldn't push our luck too much here. And this is why. I could ult, actually. Wouldn't be bad even. But with no follow-up, it's also not the best thing ever. Veigar is so low at this point. I still have heal. I probably need it. Yep. Yeah, it was pretty obvious that once you press R, Nautilus will try to punish you for being rooted, essentially. So you cancel your R and punish him right back. Fizz is coming. So we definitely want to recall before that, that assassin arrives here. Yeah, we're long gone, my friend. I will complete that recall. No chance I'm staying in this spot. With no HP against Fizz. If they want to fight this, sure, more power to them, but... Alright, if just Fizz gets caught, then that's nice. But still, you don't need to take risks like that. Losing a wave is completely fine. If you can therefore guarantee that you get a massive power spike, return with full health, full mana. Which is what I decided to do here. Not quite enough to last at all of these after one Q-bounce kill. So they should retreat. Aphelios needs to purchase, which means I get to push in the wave. So he misses some farm. Actually, let's batter the tower here. That's a dead Veigar. Nothing I can do for him. Walks up with 0 HP, gets Nautilus grabbed. Yep. Sounds about right. I failed that ward too. Goodness, but yeah, I would get dived here if I stay. I have to wait for the next wave. Walking up here is begging to get killed. Need the minions to block the Nautilus hook for me. Veigar on his way back. And there we go. They lose the plating, nice. They'll lose a minion for nothing. Anyway, they might recall. They don't have to, and they didn't. Okay. Take care. Take care, my friend. If Veigar lands a good stun, or even just some damage, we might be able to capitalize. Almost dodged into it. But you as a Jhin, as the Jhin player must not be the one getting caught. That's the priority. Fizz is nearby. Let's just go for it. I'm going in. Bad angle. There we go. Now we push this in, so Aphelios misses as much farm as we can force him to miss. And then we go shopping. Or take dragon, I guess. Need some more gold, right? Yeah, 2,750. Not even close, actually. We probably should just recall. But on the other hand, I'm full HP, full mana, and quite close to my item. And you're still Jhin, you have tons of playmaking potential. Just like... Oh. Just like this. I mean, kind of missed my W, but... Still, as long as you can follow up somehow. Right, crush the tower. Perfect. We can even keep going, right? The Herald has another charge. There we go. This is so big, actually. Anyway, this is where you retreat. Not even a question. Actually... we're still beating them, but still we should retreat. I'm just wasting summoners too. Cost me my heal. You need to spend your gold in order to stay strong. So that's what we're gonna do now. If he jumps, actually might be... I'm getting greedy. League is all about exploiting opponents' greed, and I don't wanna get schooled by that. So yeah. Let's just go like this, and the plan still stands. We need Lord Dams or Last Whisper to deal with Malphite and with Nautilus to some degree. So here we go. Probably also a defensive lifesteal item rather sooner than later. I'll let him go. It's too risky. Might already die for that cheek. I walked into it. Oof, that almost ended badly. I better recall before Karthus respawns and has his ult back or something. Fizz is looking for me. He has no jump. Was worth a try. Anyway, I recall. I can even buy Last Whisper. They know I'm recalling, but... I was asking for it. Let's admit that. I was just begging to get killed. Yeah, again, I even said it. League of Legends is about punishing greed, and this was the greediest play ever. Karthus' ult even came back, so yeah, I well deserved that death. Anyway, yep, this is how you can throw a game, but I still think we're firmly in the driver's seat. So we should bring this home before anything else happens, you know, any other incidents. Anyway, Lord Dom's on its way. 1500 gold to go. And once we have that, we can kite around Malphite, gun him down. In an ideal world, at least. I even saw the word I was basing. What was I thinking? Apparently not much. Okay, maybe Veigar finds something. Ah, that's fruitless. Jax is here though. Maybe we can make a play with him. Oh god. I've entered the cannon minion. We can still follow up. I have my W. If I even need it. I mean, Aphelios just dies to Jax. Sure. Alright. Keep pushing, take their base. Kills don't win games, but towers do. And that's int. Okay, Veigar dies though. Veigar lives? Never mind. I was so sure he's not going to live that on 200 HP. After this wave, we might have enough gold. We do, after a recall. I'm not basing on a ward again. Not making the same mistake twice. It would be quite good to avoid that. But yeah, we can base, upgrade our item. I probably should have cancelled base to help with Dragon. But Jax should be fine, I think. Yeah, we see them all. They were in their base, pushing out the minions, so this is still fine. If Jax gets this for free, then doesn't matter, we didn't help them. Actually good that we just used tempo and got the item. Alright, let's push. Force them to show themselves. And again, on Jhin in the mid game, at this stage, you can catch people left and right with well-placed Ws. So that's what we're looking for right now. We could just ult Aphelios, actually. We got his flash. That's well worth it. Okay. We got what we wanted in the end, which is chase them away and get the tower. It's all fine by me. Let's see if Jax can stun anyone. Stay near him. He is fed. He is strong here. Yeah, Karthus' ult starts dealing some damage. Malignant's not even as good on Karthus. His ult doesn't CC you, so you can just walk out of it. Okay, he's dead. Might need to flash him out that ulti. I'll just loop around. I don't want to walk through that choke point here. Yep. This is why. There we go. Okay. Nice. Alright. That's a good game, but let's go next. Alright. Versus Ezreal, Tam, Kench. This should be simple enough. Ezreal doesn't have the best early game with a tier start. I mean, you should honestly always start Doran's Blade on Ezreal, but more power to him. In low elo, you will experience stuff like this. It's... oh god. What am I to talk? I'm missing every single CS in the book. Okay, let's not trash talk these people. Let's actually respect them, take them seriously before I miss every single CS on the planet. Yeah, we want to push for level 2 here. Hopefully without losing more farm. Right, one more melee minion and we got it, but Poppy's not... okay, Poppy got it. So do they. Failed my W. There we go. That's his flash. Perfect. Alright, Jhin early game is so incredibly strong, and again, we knew Ezreal started tier, which makes him very weak. So going for an aggressive level 2, not level 1 here. Going for an aggressive level 2 really pays off, because Ezreal is likely to just lose. Okay, we have 1,000 gold. Which is exactly what we need for... okay, we're fine, right? Yeah, they're not stopping us, which is exactly what we need for a Serrated Dirk. Now, boots are also very good, but you can't say no to a Serrated Dirk. It's just way too powerful right now. 10 lethality. But again, movement speed is very important. Next base, I will look to finish those boots of swiftness right away, because they will be quite impactful. But yeah, Poppy Jhin, real kill lane. I need to land my Ws more consistently. Definitely. Because that's a lot of Jin's power budget, the ability to hard CC enemies. which is something only few AD carries, if any, can do on a basic spell. I mean, Vayne can technically do it with her E, but that's even more conditional than Jhin's crowd control spell. Anyway, let the wave reset. Yeah, without boots we can't really dictate the pace, we can't really walk up to force an auto on them. But should they take a bad fight, we can punish hard. Ooh, Ezreal. Okay, never mind. I mean, that W wouldn't have done much, would have been a little bit of damage and not anything more. It wouldn't have led to a play. So missing it's not too impactful. Actually, you should probably not go for Ws like these, because then if you do need them for a play, the spell's on cooldown. Ideally, we just wait for a Poppy engage before we do anything. Come on, Poppy, please take my minions. Ah, she's getting way too low. The tank support on low HP is not too valuable. They need their HP as an aggressive resource and face tank a lot of damage. I'm not staying there. Probably not necessary to roam, but if I stay there 1v2, I just risk Tahm Kench engaging on me. Okay, where is Tahm? He might be in this bush. Which he is. Yep. And he hits Poppy and she dies. Gotta be careful that the same doesn't happen to me. I still have heal, so they probably can't dive me, but I need to avoid their poke damage at any costs. That's very good. He even walks back to give me the kill. Big mistake. He should have kept running so Poppy gets the kill. But naturally, I don't complain about that. Let's try to clear the wave and then recall. Maybe Poppy can help. Okay, that's good enough. The wave's under tower, that's all we need. Perfect. Alright, so now Ezreal will return with actual combat items, but not a little too late, because with boots, they need to land skill shots for their engages, and with boots they just have very little chance of making anything meaningful happen. Even Ezreal's Q spam in lane will now be manageable, because I can just dodge it left and right. So what gives? A 9-2, we're crushing them on every lane, huh? Well, mainly mid lane. Mid lane is so far ahead, but to be fair, it's against a Kayle, and Kayle needs to scale. Did they intend that to rhyme? I don't know. Maybe they did. More likely she's just Kayle because of Mikhail the Archangel, but what do I know? First things first, we reset this lane. They're going aggressive. Nice, get him. That was iffy because I got flanked by the two of them, essentially. So I had to burn my flash. But hey, I live, they die. We get the wave and a tower. All according to plan. Well, minus the fact I missed one minion again. But this is fine. The waves on the tower, they already respawn, so we can't stay for tower damage. Would be way too greedy. We need to be in lane when they return to lane too, so they don't get a minion advantage themselves. Need to be able to protect our tower, don't give them playthings. But yeah, looking good actually now with the movement speed component, plus tier 3 boots almost, you need to say. So yeah, makes it quite easy, or not necessarily easy, but it's very much possible to play around their skill shots. Yo, how did my Q deal 0 damage? My shot. Oh, it didn't go off, did it? Nasty. On low HP, they execute damage from Jhin's Q. Does a number. Especially with Vitality behind it. Now, as you see, Ezreal misses all this. Entire double stacked wave. Well, I can go base and get my Ghost Blade. So we are scaling right now. I mean, it's 16 to 3. It's definitely a very one-sided game looking at this, but still a good showcase of how Jhin functions in the bot lane. And as I'm showcasing these optimal builds right now, I'm doing longer videos anyway, so this won't be the only game in the video. So yeah, let's see what happens in the mid and late game, if they make a comeback happen. It's very much possible. If they collect these shutdowns, then all of a sudden we're not that far ahead anymore. But we'll see. First of all, let's not give them playthings. Loki, I want to do this. Because Ezreal will body block and Ezreal is squishy himself. Ezreal, are you dumb? Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm dumb. Okay, the first shutdown goes to them. I was so greedy. I thought I could 1v2 this, but yeah, crowd control is crowd control. My bad, whoops. Oh well, it's fine. Makes the game more interesting at least. Or does it? I mean, most likely we just crush them anyway. Look at this. Yeah, you know what? This game's probably a surrender 15, so let's just go next. So we have strong engage with the Rail plus Jhin, but Aphelios plus Nami. Well, Nami is very strong early game. Aphelios is strong levels 2 to 6, especially. I mean, he essentially is only weak level 1. Then he's kind of nasty. They really just miss every one of these minions. Goodness gracious, I should focus more on that. But yeah, Rail engages will cost them quite a bit. I would have loved to get the 4th shot off, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's push for level 2. And it's very easy to follow up on Rail's engages, so we just need to wait until it happens and then get him. Or not. Unlucky. Would have been a great follow-up. Anyway, it's just a matter of time, really. And Aphelios is squishy, so one Rel engage on him. Nami is also squishy. It doesn't even matter on whom we engage. Oh, I lose this minion, don't I? I'm a little sloppy with my CS. I tried to hit them with a Q bounce. Didn't work. Alright. Patience. Get that opening. and then take it from there. In the meantime, don't miss CS. CS is important. Kinda hard with level 1 Q to navigate it the way that every minion will die from it, so I think I'm excused. That's more like it. Their jungler is here though. We need to retreat. Yep. Half HP. So not too dangerous actually. Still, we gotta keep an eye out. Echo might be in the bush. We can't even walk up to ward, because if he's in there truly, then walking up and warding just gets you killed. From this angle, maybe though. Probably recalled in the bush. But still, better make sure. Better safe than sorry. Gotta respect the enemy's options. Did not land, but that's low-key good because this wave is way too big. Yeah, Aphelios has been farming like no minions at all. We're almost even in CS and this wave is still on the map. Too late. Okay, Diana in position. Already healed, so not really more I can do. Oh, she'll get away, I think. Yeah, didn't get my W in time. Unlucky. Missed more minions than I had to. But yeah, we push this in now and then base. Careful. Want to get both of these. Okay, this might not be under tower, but I have enough gold for a serrated dirk. And boots. And these are the two most important components. Get some movement speed and get the lethality as soon as possible. Grab this, grab this. There we go. Alright. So far so good. We just need to keep up the pace. Keep applying pressure. Run away with the game. Aphelios in the very late game is very strong. But in the early and mid game, Jhin is stronger. We gotta take advantage. Guess I'll lose the cannon. Yep, it's gone. Unfortunate. Does begin to describe. In any case, we have a massive item advantage. Now farming should also be a lot easier after this. I was hoping for a bounce into Nami. That did not happen. Ultimately, I just lost another minion. And some mana. Getting kind of greedy with these Q bounces, really. Do it this way so I get both. Alright. 6 CS up. Not too shabby. Again, all we're doing here is waiting for a good opening for Rel. Just play a clean game of Jhin. And right now, staying passive is not even bad because it doesn't draw attention from the enemy jungler, and Diana is currently doing dragons, so we want to play this slow, not attract anyone here. I was hoping it would dodge into it. Here's the red-white combo. I could just ult this, to be honest. Set up the dive for Diana. But I'm not sure if she would actually follow up here. So let's not. Let's just push the wave. Keep the pressure high. Crazy bounce. That's the Q I like. We should ult. I ult right now, because as soon as Nami turns 6, it doesn't do much anyway. Nami can always cancel your ults with hers. And this way we get a little bit of pressure out of the deal. Force them base. So yeah, I mean, it's matchup dependent as always. There are matchups in which ult is a phenomenal spell. There are also matchups like the Nami matchup where it just is very situational at best. Anyway, keep up the pressure. Aphelios is 6, Nami is 6 after the next wave, I would say. Maybe I'm mistaken, but it feels like she should turn 6 very soon. Echo is coming. Yeah, I see. It is fine. Unfortunate. Does not begin to describe. Come on, Kiana, do it. Get him. Get them all. Don't have mana for W, unfortunately. Okay. Worth. Again, Jhin thrives in this season 14 madness. I better not stay. I just grabbed my Ghost Blade. A full item is certainly better than components plus boots. Boots upgrade, that is. So yeah, we get this 18 lethality at that stage of the game. Absolutely brutal. We got Kiana so fed off this play. Crazy. But probably the way I could have played this better is, it was pretty obvious Echo was going to ult, right? Probably even if I don't fire my 4th shot, so I should have just held on to it. Because I wasted a lot of damage by ulting, by 4th shotting into his ult. Which is what I should have prevented. Alright, take care. Rel is here. Gotta wait for the engage. Follow up with W. It's super simple. Lethality Jhin is very straightforward. Close. A blind ulti. Unlikely that this works. Oh, hang on. Okay, I got baited. I even saw Echo on the minimap briefly, but then Aphelios showed an neuron activation in my brain. I couldn't resist. I definitely shouldn't have done this. Way too greedy. Again, I even saw Echo on the map, yet failed to make a play according to that information. Unfortunate. But I mean, that's just what happens. League of Legends is all about making the enemy greedy and then exploiting their greed, right? See that low health enemy with a Dark Harvest stack on their heads? You want to hit them, of course. In this case, Dark Harvest was even on cooldown, but you know what I mean, right? League is pretty much making the enemy think they can win a fight, when in reality they can't. Aphelios with components, no full item yet. Don't want to fight too close to that tower, it's risky. Wasted my W for farm. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me. Probably shouldn't have done this. I mean, your W is so valuable. When you put it on cooldown like it's nothing. There's a big dive, actually. Okay, never mind. Not a dive, but still a dragon. Good enough in my book. Nice. Gave me a 4th shot. Drake's going down. Okay, maybe we can dive. I would love to. With Rel and Diana. Yeah, she ults my way, as you can see. Still 3 hits. Nasty Shen ulti. Nasty. But yeah, this is the matchup. I mean, with your ults, it was lucky I even got 3 bullets out before I got interrupted by Nami. Yeah, the Shen ulti had the perfect timing for them. But, I mean, Shen cannot just leave top lane and expect nothing to happen. We get a lot of pressure in the meantime. So ultimately, I guess this was worth. Looking for a very promising fight, forcing Aphelios to miss farm. But yeah, for the following stages of the game, we have to keep Shen in mind. However, our teammates are nice and fed, especially that we got Kiana that triple kill in the bot lane. Makes a big difference going forward. Just snowball as many people as you can when you play an early game champion like Jhin. Like Jhin. Champion like Jhin. Alright, get the minions. Aphelios on Stormrazor now. We have way better items though. Just keep farming, ideally without using spells here. So we don't accidentally mess up the minions. I mean, here we can use a spell for sure. I wasted my engage, so even if Rel finds something there, it's not gonna work. I'm going for Aphelios. Okay, we see them. Keep going. Close. Maybe we can still catch her. It was worth a try, let's be honest. Just get the tower at this point though. Get the tower, get the wave, and get going. We can buy a full collector. This is where we truly start snowballing. Alright. Jhin doing Jhin things. Also all the pressure created allows us to take all the dragons. Just as it should be. But I guess for Shen... So the only items that are truly... I know I say in my guide that Rapid Fire Lord Dom's Infinity Edge are best, which is true in a vacuum. But in this matchup, we might even want a Serpent's Fang somewhere in there. Anyway, first things first. Push this wave past river and then keep fighting. Okay. A little awkward when you just stand there, have no bullets left. I could have tried to aim my W, but I'd rather save it for the utility than the damage. I mean, at this point, it's so easy to dodge, though, if the enemy is kiting right in front of your face. We should have the dragon. I push this past river. Guess that's the most value for the team. Okay, they surrender. A short one. Let's go next. We got Ashe support versus Hawaii support. What a time to be alive. But yeah, we should have better synergy than they do. But now that I think about it, they do have strong poke. Now we could have tried to deny a minion by pulling the wave a little bit. But I take the push advantage any day of the week as well. Getting level 2 first is very valuable. Next wave's coming, so we can start pushing that. Alright. But yeah, they are ready for it. They walk backwards. Good on them. Anyway, it's so easy. When Ashe lands her W, you land your W. And you're gonna get nice mileage. Anyway, let's ward. Nice. Walking directly into my 4th shot. Actually a very good trade. Yeah, Israel without his jump is kind of a sitting duck. He took W second instead of E. Instantly punished. Let's see, if Ashe lands another W. She does. So yeah, we get solid poke. But no kill. And you can't really pressure Ezreal off CS, because he can always Q. But still, a health advantage is always nice. Now we keep pushing, make it easy for Ashe to land Ws, because when we clear the wave, it's... I mean, you counter Ashe's W by hiding behind minions. And if you just push in... Okay, this time I didn't land. This is a dive angle for sure, but Echo doesn't feel it, it seems. I hit Ezreal. So he might even base here. No, he's still trying to contest this farm. Okay, Echo. Use the new gank path. Show them. Too greedy. As always. Man, so close. Ezreal's really pushing his luck here. So am I at this point. What a mess. Okay, both teams incredibly greedy. Had I not missed that one W though. But yeah, Phelios, no, what's his name? Why returns with full health, full mana. This is the point where you should retreat for sure. And I honestly like our pressure with damage, so I will start with Serrated Dirk. Of course boots are always strong, but Serrated Dirk in this lane gonna do a lot of work. Yeah, based first. Losing farm, but considering that I'm staring down a full health, full mana support, it's probably wiser to just take the L here. Unfortunate that our early pressure didn't lead to something bigger. Okay, Ezreal also returns here. Certainly. Ah. Where is he? He's gotta be somewhere. Did he wait for gold or something? Okay, there he is. Okay, they deal a lot more damage than I anticipated. I've never faced Huai support before. So yeah, mistakes have been made. Gotta keep my distance a little bit. Rengar also might come any second. Rengar will turn level 6 soon. Yasuo is coming, okay. Let's not die to him either. Honestly, I'm so low, I probably need to base at this point. Okay, Ezreal wastes his jump. It doesn't look like we can punish, and I used my flash for this. Okay, let's just push this in and recall. Alright, there we go. The Jhin level 6 power spike. We can keep going. Didn't hit. I'm playing with fire here. Yep. And I get punished. Okay, but at least he should get dived. Get him. Come on, Echo. Spend as much gold as we can. Alright, but yeah, I should have... Again, I was greedy. I went for a high-risk play. I died for it, but it wasn't a disaster. It's just a solo kill for that support, and we still get our jungler ahead. So not at all bad. Actually quite good even though it could have been better. Ezreal can stay so far back, it's hard to pressure him with my 4th shot. Okay, there we go. Should have W'd first to then get the kill with 4th shot. But still, I take it. Push this in. So Ezreal misses farm. I could ult in a couple seconds, maybe we can just pressure Y under tower. I have a lot of damage after all. I go for this. Had this landed, that would have been a kill. I'd probably die here. Come on, Ashe, you can do it. He flashed, he did everything. Do it, come on. Get him. Okay, so that works out in our favor. That's all I care about. Alright, wild lane phase, but completely in line with what Jhin wants to do. We collect a lot of Dark Harvest stacks. We get our snowballing items. But yeah, why support? Interesting. I mean, they buffed his armor not too long ago. And armor is an important stat for a support because you need to be able to deal with the enemy's auto attacks. Stormser. What are you building, Ashe? Ashe has one spell with an AP ratio, and that's her ultimate. This looks extremely troll. Just thin out the wave before we do anything else. I get ult in 20 seconds. There are 2 squishies, so if we bait out Ezreal's jump, we can just go to town with them. Ultimate ready. Yasuo on a killing spree though. That was very random. We have such good setup for Ashe's ult, but she just uses it like it's nothing. Anyway, I'll just go for this. Get him. Alright, there we go. The amount of pressure you get with early lethality is so crazy. This Yasuo's gonna 1v9, huh? He's way too fed. 3-0, now 5-0. I should have just ran. But I mean, in that case, Echo would have died instead of myself, which is probably better because I would have kept my shutdown gold. But yeah, we gotta find a way to deal with this Yasuo, which is very difficult for Jhin. He can completely block your ults with his W. And walking up is very risky. So yeah, this will be a tough game. In any case. First things first. Lane phase is still going. Come on, Ashe. You can do better. Midland tower gone is a problem though. Unfortunate. Does not begin to describe. In fact. Need more, right? Yeah, 12. 12, 25. I'll go for this camp and then go base for my item. It's fine, you can have them. I just wanted this purchase. So Kael's also kind of behind, but she at least scales. What do we want next? I think we'll have to carry with damage. Maybe just IE. IE into Last Whisper. To gun down Garen. So even though Wind Wall exists, I think we need to do a lot with my ults. Full AP Ashe. This can't be good. Going bot lane might be the play because Yasuo might be moving there. So we need to respond. Oh, come on, Ashe. Your only AP spell, you never landed. Rengar's coming too. Alright, don't want to stay there by myself against Yasuo. Drake on the line. And we have zero control. Unlucky. That's going to be rough. Okay, my team already had this. I wasted ults. So that was a decent attempt from them, but ultimately they paid a steep price for that. Wow, failing every single minion in the book. Okay, dragon will be nice. Yeah, I want to farm for BF Sword. Work towards Infinity Edge here. And that shall be enough. Want to recall here because the team recalled and you want to be in sync with them. So you're on the map at the same time, can support each other. Enable plays. So yeah, here we go. But yeah, this Yasuo, need to be careful he doesn't go 1v9 suddenly. He also completely invalidates Ashe. Stupid wind wall. Auto attack doesn't go through. Yeah, I'm dead here. I overextended so hard. The thing is, Ashe can't do nothing. This Storm Surge especially is so useless on her. Why did she buy that? Just run. Let them have it. You can't do nothing. She does negative damage, actually. Hulk shot does damage now. Well, nice attempt. She dies for it too. Okay, I gotta play more carefully. We gotta make up for whatever Ashe's doing. Garen. Come on. Huge. Yeah, so wind wall on cooldown. There we go. Echo busy doing the wolves. Yeah, we could have had this without me dying, but it's still fine. Definitely fine. Got Infinity Edge now. Okay. So next item Lord Doms, and then even Garen can no longer ignore my damage. Even though he's super tanky. Especially with W. But yeah, we're getting there. Tough game. Especially because of Yasuo, but we crushed their bot lane so hard. If only Ashe was buying AD items, then she would be actually useful. You don't cast ult for damage, you cast ult for the crowd control. And on W and auto attacks, you have phenomenal AD ratios. 100%. Okay. She doesn't even land. What is she attempting to do? I thought we'd go in on Garen, but he's fast anyway. Catching him is not easy. Drake for them. Actually got him. There we go. Infinity Edge. Huge power spike. Alright, is this a Baron? It might be. You see Garen, the rest is dead. So actually, yeah, this looks free. Okay, never mind. You still get it. It's fine, passive gold. Perfect. Okay. Huge damage. And Yasuo hasn't been snowballing anymore. Didn't land. There we go. And the late game should be in our favor too. I mean, we still have a full AP Ashe, which is surprisingly weak. Or not surprisingly, which is unsurprisingly weak. But we do have Kale. Yeah, just push. Stay together so we can protect each other. Okay, Rengar didn't dare to jump. Alright. Works for me. Definitely works for me. Okay. What's she buying? More AP? Probably. I'll just walk towards Kale. Maybe it helps. But I guess Garen is just way too mobile. Brother. Okay, no. We baited out Windwall though. So what are you gonna do now? Missed the last shot, but good enough. Nice. Garen coming. I'm very low on HP, considering we're about to approach a Rengar. Okay, never mind. The surrender vote. Guys, are you okay? Anyway, I get my Lord Doms here. Huge increase in power. Yeah, I'm really happy Yasuo went from 6-0 to 6-4 and not to 12-0. So let's get red buff for the team. They're all alive, so they will all get it. And Drake, yep, I fully agree. Just get it. Nice. That was a good ulti, but again, the AP doesn't matter. Just buying cooldown reduction and AD would have got the same results, plus Ashe would be more useful with any of her other spells. Okay, Wind Wall on cooldown, but nothing we can do with that. Let's help Kale. I don't want to split against Yasuo, really. Got him. I just love Jhin's utility. W is such a crazy spell if you can land it. Ouch. There we go. I think I'm dead. It doesn't even go for me, huh? Never mind, I kill him first. Blue buff for the team. Yes, please. And actually, do we even want rapid fire cannon? Maybe Bloodthirster is better. Can we collapse on Yasuo? Careful. Slow and steady wins the race here. Don't want to feed away the shutdown gold. But yeah, let's recall, let's get a BF sword. Alright. Now operating on 0% lifesteal because we sold Doran's, but it will be fine. It's just a short period and we have so much AD, 733. Alright. Doesn't land. Big surprise. I don't like these choke points. Especially not when we're all scattered. Found him. Nice. Okay, he used flash at least. Meanwhile, Kale's just finishing, right? Come on, get him. That hits. Okay, Kale cannot push more. But still, this fight was in our favor overall. No lifesteal. So any damage Baron deals to me will stick. We should just get it and get out. Honestly. That's rough. Okay, just one wolf was enough actually. I still get Bloodthirster now. Okay. Kale got her items. She's level 18. So her bad early game shouldn't matter. The only thing that's still hurting us is that Ashe is still completely useless. And not completely, she still has the CC from her ultimate, but that's literally it. She has 0 damage. 860 AD. I'd say we just push, don't we? Get the wave. We need the wave. We can't just sit there without minions. Come on, team. Push mid with the wave and we're fine. Nice. The Bloodthirster healing. Did you see that? Every auto attack got me so much HP back. Super good against Garen. Okay. We can still siege. He has no wind wall too. Yeah, get him. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. Alright, clean ace. We can finish this game, finally. And damage to the tower. And for more educational content, well, click the link on your screen.